Alhamdulillah. Besides singing beautifully, Sayyidina does other beautiful things in life. I won't tell you the bad things he does, because most of them relate to me. My hair's gotten grey. They say when you get married, your hair starts turning grey. If your hair doesn't turn grey, feel thankful, right? But my hair didn't turn grey because of my wife. It turned grey because of my friend, right? But one of the amazing things Sidi Nader does is our SeekersWorks project. Alhamdulillah, since in the 7 months now that the hub's been in operation here in Toronto, Alhamdulillah, he's partnered with the Mississauga Food Bank and the local women's shelter and a youth shelter, and raised funds and for the Feed Me campaign through the Mississauga Food Bank, and also what was the total number of blankets?
108 blankets.
Yeah, a lot of blankets, and also got different Muslim youth groups and MSAs and others also working with these same organizations. To get people to connect with mainstream causes. Alhamdulillah. Now, there's what's called a BRP, right? A brilliant radical plan. Right? Almost sounds like burp, but it's not. BRP, right? And this idea is bringing together the art and the activism through crowdsourcing, right? Basically, the next 2 albums of Sidi Nader, inshallah, all future albums. The idea is to crowdsource these albums, right? So that, because there's costs involved in producing an album. So basically, to get people to help fund these albums, so all the costs of producing the albums is covered, and thereby afterwards, 100% of the proceeds of the album, not just like some percentage, we mean like 100% of the proceeds of the album go to particular charities, whatever those charities are, whether it's, and we haven't chosen the charity, we're going to sort of get our hubbers sort of to give their input, whether it's wells in a country where there's a lack of wells, or for the Feed Me campaign, to raise food for hunger campaigns, right in here in Toronto and elsewhere. But basically, this is, so if someone helps fund that album, they put that $10, or they make an investment of that $100 that they put in to help fund that album. Through the sales of the album itself, it gets multiplied at least 4 to 5 times over. Because all the funds, 100% go to charity. And then the next time the album gets reprinted, the multiplier effect is much higher. Right? Because the production costs are gone, it's just the reprinting costs, the reissuing costs of the album. And this also makes the art directly a cause. And this actually gives a model for supporting Muslim artists. And there's a lot of very talented Muslim artists in all kinds of different genres, spoken word artists and others, whose creativity is very limited because there's a lot of costs involved, a reasonable amount of costs involved in actually producing their albums, right? So what we have is, there's very little out there in terms of Muslim art. So that's something that, inshallah, we're getting ready to launch. If you're intrigued by the idea, I certainly am. I get kind of giddy about the khair potential in it. So if you're interested, after we finish our session, you can talk to Dr. Bano or Citizen Khan about that, bi-idhnillahi ta'ala.